Today is a very special day because my brand new Ninja Creami has just arrived. I've been waiting a couple years to make the jump and purchase a Creami, and I'm especially excited to try some protein ice cream recipes in it. At the end of the video, you'll get to watch me make my first batch of ice cream, and spoiler alert, it doesn't initially go as planned. Let's get started with the unboxing. This is the Ninja Creami Deluxe, and the box gives some ideas of what the product is capable of. I've never used a Ninja Creami before, and I hope my results are as beautiful as the pictures on the box. This is an extra container, and I've read that the containers on the Deluxe model are slightly bigger than the original Ninja Creami containers. I'm not quite sure where the container is that matches this lid, but it's probably inside the machine. I opened the machine upside down, so let me get this right side up, and as you can see, the machine is absolutely beautiful. It's sleek and compact, which is great for my small kitchen. The front panel clearly shows all of the settings, and even though I've not used it before, it feels like it will be an intuitive machine to use. I had the most difficult time with the paddle installation because I wasn't quite sure I was doing it correctly. When you pull back on this lever, it creates a space for the paddle to slide into. The paddle felt a bit loose when I installed it, but I noticed a sticker that said that the latch will be here when the paddle is installed, and that's what mine ended up looking like. I didn't feel really confident about this step, but it ended up working fine when I made my first batch. As you can see, there's a guide that helps you set up the Creami, a recipe book to get you started, and a safety manual. I was so excited to try my Ninja Creami for the first time that I did not have a set recipe ready. I knew I wanted to make protein ice cream, so I used a chocolate Fairlife shake, and then I used Fairlife milk to fill the leftover space and hit the freeze line. I added 2 tablespoons of pudding mix for extra flavor, and I mixed it up and froze the container for at least 24 hours. I think it ended up being about 48 hours before I actually had time to finish the batch. I noticed that the top did not freeze very evenly, and I hope that won't affect how the ice cream processes. Alright, I have put the ice cream inside and locked the lid. It actually feels a lot more sturdy inside than I thought it would. I put the frozen base on the machine, and the container slides right up to lock. It feels really secure, and then I choose the full pint option, make sure it's set to ice cream, and hit start. The machine automatically started counting down from 2 minutes, and it's definitely louder than I realized as it's processing. At this point, I'm so excited to see how the ice cream looks, and when I opened it, it was pure powder. I think I've seen something about this online, so I add a bit more milk and try the respin option. I was again so excited to see if this worked. It felt like I was opening a present, but again, I was disappointed to see powder. I realized that I probably should have done more research before trying to improvise a recipe, but at this point I was so far in and I had already cut up the protein peanut butter cups and I was determined to add them in and see what happened. So I added a 3rd cup and I tried the mix-in option. This time my jaw dropped when I opened the lid. Somehow miraculously the powder had turned into creamy ice cream. I really have no idea how it happened, but it worked and I was so excited. For next time, I learned I need to do some research before making any new batches. I will work on some protein ice cream recipes, so definitely check back to my channel. And if you have any Ninja Creami tricks or tips, I'd love a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found the unboxing and my first attempt, even with the fails, valuable.